Welcome to the third writing vlog. Super excited. I am working on so much right now and it's a lot because I also have school and being a mom and an internship and so many things, but I'm so excited about so many of these big opportunities and things that are happening with my books. You get a lot of updates in this vlog, so I hope you guys enjoy this one. This one's probably my favorite so far, and I'm just as excited for next week's since that is starting right now. I've already recorded a little bit, so super excited. So to start this writing vlog, let's talk about how cute my new shirt is that I got for Mother's Day. It has this skeleton hand with a butterfly and says motherhood on the front, and then the back, I don't know if you can see that or not, but it pretty much says, hold on, motherhood. Some days I rock it, some days it rocks me. Either way, we are rocking. Anyway, my husband bought this for me for Mother's Day and I think it's super cute, so I'm wearing it today. Now, to start on the writing vlog today, because I'm starting earlier than usual, I got my protein coffee and I have to work on my website for my class. And so I decided my website is going to be about my books and my content creation and social media management business. So that is what I'm working on. I am working on a Whip Wednesday post, which, if you don't know, is work in progress. I have a post that's going to go up on Instagram for my Whip Wednesday, but I'm also going to put in the blog. So I'm super excited, and that is what I'm doing right now. I just finished editing the pages for Lainey and Kyle tonight. The 11 pages. Anyways, dogs. No, you're okay. And once she has the baby, are my favorite. I have to get my ice because I like to eat pebbled ice. Anyways, after she gives birth to the baby, which I'm not going to share her name because it's important to the story. Anyways, once she gives birth to the baby, that is where it gets so good. And it's such a slow burn. So if you like slow burns like I do, you're going to love Kyle and Lainey's book, which will be out fall of 2027. So I know it's a while, but oh, it's just so good.
Here are images ChatGPT made of Penelope and Trace.
Riding with all of my clean laundry behind me because I didn't get it put away before my daughter went to sleep. But I'm watching the off-campus series because I read all those books in high school, and if you know me, you just know that I have to watch the movie after I read the book. Anyways, I decided I'm going to work on Harlow and Callista's book a little bit. I did write a little bit of Penelope and Trace's, and I'm loving where it's going. I also last night finished editing, my first round of edits on Kyle and Lainey's story, which I am so excited about. Penelope and Trace's is going to be so good. I am loving where I'm at right now. I'm a little nervous I'm not making it long enough, so we'll see. Anyway, Harlow and Callista's book is Chef's Kiss. Where I'm at, I'm literally on the first page still, but I had it all, not all planned out, but an idea of how it was gonna go written down in my notebook, and I'm completely straying from that idea, which I'm actually really excited about. So yeah, I'm gonna work on it, but I'm in love with them already, and I haven't even written a whole page. So, yeah. I just have to share this because it's one of my favorite, like, childhood stories. But I'm watching Off Campus, and I'm on episode 3 right now. And it's the karaoke scene, and he sings Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. I forget his name. Anyway, and when I was in 3rd grade, I went out with my friend's family. My friend from church, her family, they invited me on their little vacation with their other friends since their daughter didn't have someone their age. Or her age. And we did karaoke, and the only song on the list that I knew, because all I listened to as a child was country music in my parents' car, was Save a Horse, Ride a Cowboy. And I sang that in front of all of them from my church in 3rd grade. I will never forget the look on her face. And that was when I realized, what the heck does that mean? And for a long time, I wondered, what does that mean? And then one day in middle school, I was listening to the song, and I was like, that's what that means. But I just had to share it because I'm thinking about it, and that's what this vlog is for, I guess. Maybe I should write it into a book, into one of the books, and then it would really work for the vlog. We'd talk about this. Maybe I will. I finished my classes for the quarter, so I have 3 days of no schoolwork. So I'm gonna get as much writing done as possible, and then unfortunately I start a new semester. But as soon as the semester's done, I'm done with school. I will officially have my bachelor's, and hopefully can go get a good job because your girl needs to make some money. Currently my husband is the only one making money, which is good. Like, we're fine. We're in a good place. And eventually I do want to be a stay-at-home mom. But in the season that we are in, I definitely do need to find something once I'm out of school. So that's the plan. And honestly, I want to, as long as it actually has to do with my major, which is social media marketing. So as long as it has to do with social media marketing, I would really enjoy getting a job. Definitely something smaller, not something too extensive. Not extensive. Extensive's fine. Not something that takes up, like, probably won't get a full-time job. It'll probably be part-time, or if it is full-time, remote, or hybrid at least. I don't know. That's kind of the thought, the plan. I don't know. I have a couple of places that I would love to do social media for, so I'm really hoping that I can just get in contact with them and make it all work out, but we'll see. Anyway, all that to say that I'm going to get some writing done, and I'm really excited. So, yeah. So, last night while editing and writing, I decided to throw out Look Me in the Eyes. It will not be getting republished, but it will be getting a complete rewrite from my, like, more, I don't want to say sophisticated, but more mature writing style. It's definitely high school. Definitely high school, Izzy. And it needs work, for sure. Deep Scars and Grave Mistakes, I'm rereading, and I actually love it. It's just a lot of, like, dumb edits that I should have caught where, like, things aren't consistent. And I think going through that and doing that, it will be fine. Like, genuinely, I really do want to republish this one, and I don't think I need to rewrite it. But Look Me in the Eyes definitely needs a complete rewrite. So I did start on that, which I'm pretty excited about. And it's already, like, a million times better than the start of what it actually is in the first place. So, very ready to do that. Anyway, I also wrote a tiny bit more of Harlow and Callista's story. I wrote part of another one that I'm really excited about. It's a hockey romance. It's not a part of the fictional book series, but I'm thinking maybe if I come out with one book that's part of the fictional book series and one book that's not every year, that would be kind of cool, but I don't really know. That would take me a long time to get through all of them then. Who knows? who knows where my writing's gonna take me. I don't, like, who knows how many of these books I'm actually gonna finish. Who knows any of it. Like, the Lord knows, obviously, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm excited, though. And then I wrote more Penelope and Traces. I actually am really excited for where that's at. I'm worried I'm not gonna be able to, like, I don't know. I want it to be longer. And I just don't feel like it's there. But I'm like, is it okay? It'll still be the length of a novel. I don't know. I don't know how I'm feeling right now about that one. I'm excited about it. Very excited. Their story is amazing. And I feel like I always do this. I like trick myself into thinking this way, and then it ends up being super long. Like, not super long, but like Chris and Adeline's was that way too, where I wasn't sure that I was going to be able to write enough. Kyle and Lainey's I didn't write enough. That's the only one. Kyle and Lainey's I've been going back through with edits, just editing a little bit more. I feel like what I really need to add is just more chapters, and I have some ideas for those, so that'll be good. And then the hockey romance, that's Jason and Danny, Danielle. I don't know if it's Daniela or Danielle, I don't remember. Anyway, she goes by Danny. And his last name's Hickey. And I want, like, that to have something in the title. I got this idea while working at the hockey rink, except I wasn't working at the time. I mean, I was employed at the time there, but I wasn't on, like, I wasn't on the clock. And there was a guy on the other team whose last name was Hickey on the back of his shirt. And I just had so many ideas, like, in that moment. And I've never actually written it. I've tried a few times, but I didn't love where it was going. So now I'm trying, and I'm loving it. Given I've only gotten one chapter in, but I've gotten Danny's chapter, and I'm pretty proud of it. So I'm excited. And then I know I need to do a ton of rewrites on my NASCAR one. So I should probably start doing that soon. But that's where I'm at right now. I don't know. I love writing. I just wish that my first draft was, like, perfect. And I never had to write another draft of anything. That'd be ideal. But that's not how it is. So, edits. I freaking hate editing. Hate it. Hate it. Anyway, I'm gonna go right now. So, bye. Okay, so I've actually been thinking a little bit, and I might bring my podcast back for a limited time and do, like, a limited series, because I really want to talk about what I like, why I write, which is literally because the gospel is one giant story made up of a bunch of small stories to point to Christ, and that God knew we understood best through stories, and that's why he gave us the Bible, and do a breakdown of that and how different stories will reach different groups of people. I don't know, I kind of want to do it. So I might bring it back for a little bit. Another idea, because I'm full of business ideas that I'm never going to go through with. Another idea I have is to do a blind date with a book pop-up shop. I think that would be so much fun. And then you could make your own. So, like, you'd pick a trope. You would get a blind date with a book. And then you could put in the stuff you want. So, like, stickers, bookmarks, whatever. And it would be super, super cute. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Oh, candle, a bow, cute little charms. I don't know. Just something super cute. I don't know. I think about it. It probably won't happen, but it'd be fun. I'm not gonna lie. I'm struggling a little bit right now to figure out what I want to do. A part of me does not want to republish either of the books that I previously had published. And now part of me doesn't even want to publish the book that I'm supposed to release in December. Because I'm like, is that really the debut novel I want to have? If I don't republish these other books, I don't know, man. I really don't know. guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. This means a lot to me, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you guys are loving the little insights I'm giving you, and I can't wait to share more and for eventually you guys to read my books. I'll see you guys next week.